Hey everyone, did you know that some home upgrades can get you 100% back or more at resale? Well, stick around because today I'm going to go over the top ROI renovations that you can make to your home in Northern Virginia. If you're new to the channel, my name is Andres. I am a realtor here in Northern Virginia, based out of Falls Church, but serving the entire Northern Virginia area. I help home buyers, home sellers, and people just new to the area learn a little bit more about Northern Virginia and make the home buying and selling process as smooth as possible. Major remodels to change up your home can be very tempting, just to change up the style, keep things fresh, make things a little bit different. Maybe you're in a situation where you bought 5 years ago and you have a really low interest rate. You don't want to give that up. You don't want to move into a 5, 6, 7% interest rate that we're at right now. So you want to change some things in your home. But how do you make the decision of what to change, what not to change? Well, today we're going to be looking at Bankrate's 2025 study on cost versus value report to see which home upgrades will bring you the most return on investment whenever you do go to sell your property. We're going to start with the curb appeal of the home, the outside of the home, what everyone sees first. The number one thing, and actually the number one ROI project you can do, is replacing your garage door. So why this works? It's curb appeal. It's what people see first, and it also adds another layer of protection for you. If you have a good, well-insulated door, you're going to be more energy efficient, and people just see a nice new replaced door, especially if yours has windows, maybe some are cracked, fogging up. A new garage door is going to make a huge improvement on the outside of your house, and it can be up to 194% resale value. Next is a steel front door. So this can bring you up to 100% return on investment. Same idea as the garage door, better energy efficiency, increased security, and it just looks better, freshen up the look of your house. Stone veneer siding is up next. This can be up to 102% of return on investment. This doesn't have to be an entire remodel of the front of your house, so don't worry about that. It can just be your entryway, it can be one side of your house. But again, this just seems to freshen up the look of your house, gives it more of a luxury appeal while not having to break the bank on a full stone facade. Similar to stone facades is vinyl siding. So just replacing old or worn out vinyl can give you a 90% return on investment. It's going to freshen up the look of your house, replace any of those boards that might have mold on them, might be dirty. You can always power wash them, but if you want to replace the siding, you're going to be able to get your money back up to 90%. Finally, touching up the exterior paint can be a huge facelift on a house. So you've probably seen them, the all white brick. Some of you people even painting their houses all black, but just giving your house a new, fresh look can be a huge, huge factor in terms of your resale value. Next, we're going to jump inside and we're going to talk about what everybody thinks about whenever they first think the idea of remodel: the kitchen. So you do not have to get full new cabinetry. You don't have to get a brand new countertop, new appliances, all that kind of stuff, right? You can work with what you currently have and you can kind of use it as a scale. So if you just want to freshen things up, change the hardware out. You can get new hardware for $5 to $10 per handle at Home Depot, Lowe's, that look really, really good, and it's going to give you just a little bit of freshening up. If you want to go a step further, you can repaint the cabinetry. This does wonders if you paint it all white, really brighten up your kitchen, or if you want a more elegant look, you can look at some more muted colors that you can use as well. Next up, you can replace the countertops, get something quartz, granite, really freshen up the look of your kitchen, stainless steel appliances. So if you do things like change the hardware, repaint the cabinets, get a new countertop and some new appliances, this can actually be a very, very affordable way to give your kitchen a brand new look and feel without a full gut required. And based on Bankrate statistics, you'll get about 75 to 90% return on investment by changing up the look of your kitchen. This is something that you can talk to your realtor about if you are actually looking to go on the market soon. So there's a big difference between if you want to live in it and enjoy it for a longer period of time, or if you're just making these updates to get it ready for the market. One of your next larger expenses is going to be your bathroom updates. So this can yield, similarly to your kitchen, about a 70 to 90% return on investment. Changing things like the flooring, if you have laminate, changing it to LVP or tile is very affordable, very easy to do also if you're a DIYer. Changing the vanity, the mirror, the light fixture in your bathroom is going to give it a whole new look, make it look brighter, fresher, newer. A finished basement can give you about a 70% return on investment. finished basements are great because it's pretty much a blank slate whenever you do go to sell your house. So you might be using it as a gym or a rec room to hang out with the family, but the next person there that buys your home might see it as a home office, right? So a finished basement is a great option for you to do. It gives you also more living space to use in the home, and you get that 70% return on investment, and just a greater number of people are going to be able to kind of see what they want to use that basement for, even if it's not the same thing that you used it for. And finally, on the inside, window replacements can get you up to 80% return on investment. These are going to be a little bit more pricey. It can be up to $10,000, $20,000 to replace all of your windows, depending on the size of your home. But here you're going to be increasing your energy efficiency as well. So you're going to be saving money. Beyond some of those big ticket items that we talked about in the video here, some small things that you can do are landscaping. So either removing or trimming bushes that you have in front, adding bushes, adding flowers, getting your landscape done professionally can be a huge difference in terms of the curb appeal that you have for your home. Changing out your outdoor light fixtures, changing out your mailbox are all things that you can do on a budget, on a weekend, that are pretty quick and easy things to do. But again, they make a big difference. A worn out outside of your house is going to detract a lot of people away once you're going to sell it. So just making those small updates to spruce it up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer, newer, cleaner, is going to be a huge difference in terms of getting people in the front door to see your home once you're ready to sell. So to wrap things up, whenever you are considering a remodel or a renovation, consider very strongly whether or not you are going to put your home on the market in the next 5 years, or if you're going to sell sooner than that, because that's going to dictate the amount of money that you want to sink in to your home renovation. So if you are going to be selling your home in a year or so, I would really just stick to some of the lighter things, maybe a light kitchen remodel, just change the hardware, maybe paint the cabinets for your bathrooms, change the vanity and light fixtures around your home. So doing some of those lighter things where you're not spending too much money for a house that you're just going to move out of anyway. So always talk to your real estate agent if you are considering moving out in the near future, and they'll be able to guide you in terms of what investments are going to give you the most return for the buyers in your area, what buyers care about. So thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you're in Northern Virginia and you're thinking about selling your property, I do offer free walkthroughs of your home. I can give you ideas on what to change, what not to change, where to sink your money into, and really just kind of talk through where you're at in the process, what you're thinking, and what your personal situation is. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for videos in the future. Thanks.